What's up, Gadgeteers? My name is Hector and this is Gadget Beard. And in today's video, we're going to talk about a EDC flashlight because you know I like my EDC flashlight. So without further ado, let's take a look at this. This is the Wuben X4. It's rated at 1500 max output lumens, 205 max beam distance in meters, easy carry light. This is an ECL, not an EDC. I call this an EDC, but they say it's ECL. It's an easy carry light, and you do have some specs right here. So you have LS1 standard, 5 LM 115, so 5 lumens all the way up to 1500 lumens. It's what that stands, and it's going to run for 3 hours or 720 hours. And then the beam is 205 meters, basically. And you have the information right there on the back, too. If you want to go ahead, you can pause it and read it for yourself. That is a lot of information, all displayed on the back of the packaging, which is good for that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and see what's included when you buy this Wuben X4. Thanks. Very nice packaging. Very nice packaging. I like the presentation right there. And then you get the user manual from Wuben. You get the flashlight. Very nice premium flashlight. Look at that bad boy. Ooh, it looks very nice. Very tactical, very EDC. You got a nice pocket clip there. And you're going to get the wrist lanyard with Wuben branding right there, and a USA to Type-C charging cable. Let's go ahead and put that aside and take a closer look at this bad boy. Very nice, very nice. Dude, what is this right here? It says, please remove the battery insulation before using it. So let's go ahead and do that. It does have a magnetic back. Oh man, it is getting dirty already because it had some of that glue from that sticker stayed there. But what is this? Dude, so it has a lock right there. You can unlock this. Oh, there you go. And then you remove that for the battery. So this does have a rechargeable battery right there. It's a Wuben AB3400, 3400 milliamp hours. I believe that's what it stands for. And this thing just goes in here like so. And you click that open. So if you want to, that's how you release that. You kind of press, you press down on that. See, you see this? You press that and release this. So that's the lock. You lock it so it doesn't press and release it. I don't know what this is right here. I really don't know what this is. I'm going to have to look into that. But you do have a RGB light here on the side, and you have your modes here. I don't think it's charged. I'm going to have to charge this. Or did I put the battery wrong? Oh no, this works. Yeah. So that is a lock. Oh, these are my modes. There you go. So you have your mode right there. And this controls, this wheel right here on the side controls the light. You just scroll and then you can get brighter or dimmer. This is for the front. Yeah. And then the scroll wheel controls the mode. You can go dim it or get it stronger and more brighter. And then this is your moon mode. So then you can just, you turn this on and you see, and then you control the side. This is crazy. So you have your settings there, and look at, you have your Type-C charging port right there hidden. So if you lock it all the way, it's locked, and then you have the port hidden there, which is pretty cool, which is waterproof, I guess. But very nice looking flashlight. This is magnetic. You do have a magnetic back, so it's going to stick to a metal. You have a nice deep clip right there to carry. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this outside, and we're going to go ahead and get some footage on how well the light works, and so you guys can see how far the beam throw is and how bright it gets and how well this illuminates the dark. So let's go ahead and do that, and we'll come back and finish the video with that. All right, so we are on the main mode, and I found out what the little back button. So if you want to just quickly turn it on, you click this little back button right here, as you can see, and then that's how bright it is. That is pretty goddamn bright. So you can turn on the light. That's the light. And the throw is pretty far. I don't know if you can see. I can like shine very, very far. I don't think my neighbors would like this, but 250 meters. Pretty good, right? And then if you want to do turbo, you double click. Turn on, and then if you do the scroll wheel, you can dim it, and then you can go the brightest. I think that's the brightest right there, which is 1500 lumens. So that is the side. So if you click, let's see. So that's the satellite. Now this is not very bright, but you can kind of make it brighter if you turn the turn wheel. I believe that is the brightest. So it is kind of bright, as you can see. But also if you hold the power button, now you got this side light, and if you double press, it's going to go to a flashing mode. And then you can change, this is RGB mode. So if you turn the scroll wheel, you can change the color. I don't know how well to demonstrate this, but you can change the color without blinding the camera right there. So you can change the color of the light there. And if you quickly double press, it's going to go into a flashing. You see red and blue. Click it again. Red and green. Click it again. Red and orange or white, and click it again. Red and blue. So then just click it once. Click it. To get out of there, you hold, and then you go to the next one. So relatively simple. There was a turbo mode. I don't know how to get to the turbo mode though. And then the Moonlight. That is your Moonlight, as you can see. Moonlight is so you don't disturb anybody. So it's pretty good. That is your Moonlight. And then you go back to your mode here. That is turbo. Bam. You hold it. And that is super bright. The throw on this is super bright. And I like that how you can just kind of dim it. But that is like... So if you're like looking for something underwater, which... There's a baseball right there. Look how, you could definitely look how bright this is. And then this thing, you can shoot it way over there. You can shoot it in the sky. You can see it on the sky. You see that in the cloud? That's a very high throw right there. And the light is magnetic, as you can see. I have it on this little canopy right there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use that light to record myself and finish this video. So it's right there. You can see it. It's recording me. Bam. So there you have it, guys. That is the Wuben X4, very versatile light. It has great functions. It's a great EDC light if you're going to go ahead and carry one in your sling or backpack or in your pocket, or for just your everyday flashlight, it's absolutely fantastic. You cannot go wrong with this flashlight, especially when it's priced very, very competitive. It is not expensive at all, and it's a very, very great light. Link will be in the description of the video if you want to go ahead and pick one up for yourself. If you have any questions regarding this flashlight, please leave them down in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And like always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.